Hello, YouTubers. How's everybody doing today? My name is Heidi. I am out for a little hike here on the AT Trail in a section in Pennsylvania. It's Friday, February the 7th. The temperature's about, 32, 33 degrees. We had a little bit of snow this morning, and well, actually it started out as pouring down rain, which is why I got a late start, because I didn't want to be out in this temperature getting soaking wet. But luckily it did get down to where it snowed, which made it a little easier to get out here today. So yeah, this is my first YouTube video, and you're gonna come along with me for this hike. I hope you have as much fun with me as I'm gonna have today. As you can see, there's just a little bit of snow alongside the trail. The trail itself is a little muddy, but luckily it's not drenched in the rain. There's a little bit of water in the puddles here, but not anything to get your feet extremely soaking wet here. So the wind is starting to pick up here, but not too bad. I just gotta keep looking up and being extra cautious that no tree limbs are gonna take and come down on me, all at the same time of being extra careful here on these rocks, because they are wet and a little slippery here, and I don't want to take and fall. I had wanted to take and start this YouTube channel last year, but unfortunately I only got one hike in last year, and that was about middle of February. And then in March I took and foolishly fell down and broke my ankle. I guess I shouldn't say it was foolishly. I was just walking in my yard, and we had had some pretty heavy rains, a little bit of flooding actually, and I slipped on some mud, and when I went down I heard my ankle pop, and that was it. So I was down I did that on March 22nd last year, and it was the end of September by the time I actually got out of all my cast and the little ankle brace that they put me in after that. It took so long, not so much to heal, but once I got out of my hard cast, the doctors put me in a walking cast. And I was at work one day, and we were having a luncheon, and my boss came up beside of me and accidentally kicked my ankle where it was broke at, which in turn re-broke the bone, which had already started to heal. So I had to go through that healing process all over again, which is why I was down then the rest of the summer instead of just part of the summer. But I got the clearance to be able to get back out on the trails as long as I was cautious. So I am wearing a little ankle brace for added support, and I'm walking a little slower than what I usually do. On flat trails, I usually like to go 4.5 mile hour pace, but I'm slowing that down since this is my first hike out post injury, and I don't want to hurt myself and ruin this summer as well. So it's been a good day so far to get out. I drove a couple hours to get here. Like I said, it was pouring down rain when I started out, but it switched over to snow. And whew, now it's pretty much stopped. I got some water here on the trail. I gotta be careful for. Don't want to take and slip and fall into that. So let me be careful. Let me not drop my phone because I am known to be rather clumsy. If I can drop it and break it, I will. If I can slip and fall, I do. And yeah, hopefully I'd like to get out here today and cook up a little bit of breakfast. Just nothing fancy. I just have a packet of oatmeal. But that should be pretty good out here and keep me going. And I just put my finger in front of the camera. Sorry about that, folks. Hope you don't mind that. Starting to sleet here a little bit, but that's not going to stop us. A little bit of sleet won't harm us. Had to switch hands there. Hands are getting kind of cold without the gloves on. But yeah, so we're just gonna hike in a couple miles and then just turn back around. I don't have a lot of time today to be out, but I did just want to take and get out just to get the fresh air after being cooped up all winter. You guys know what that's like. Not much fun, but yeah, good day to be out. And I'm glad you guys are coming along with me so that you can also enjoy this hike with me. Let me spin this around here for you. Just want you to see where we're going. You don't need to see my big old mouth talking all the time, but you can at least enjoy the trail here with me. Whew. Looks like the sun's trying to break out a little bit there. Doubt if it'll stay out very long, but it's nice to see on a day like today. Like I said, it is still sleeting some, but the trail's still pretty good. So we're gonna take and continue on. Pardon my heavy breathing. Like I said, been down all last year, so I'm kind of out of shape again. Yeah. Hobbling around on crutches and not being able to really do anything. The body goes to pots pretty quick, surprisingly. So we just need to get out here, get moving, and that will be all better here shortly once we get back into shape. So friends, I just came up to the Birch Run shelter here along the AT Trail, which, oops, let me take it a little slower so I don't make you guys dizzy. I don't want to do that to ya. But anyway, there's some nice shelter, so I think this will look like a good spot to stop and grab some breakfast here, or a very late breakfast, I should say. The sun is actually, let me move you back up here, hopefully. You can see the sun's still trying to come out. It's a little better here. And there's also, nice at this shelter, there is a privy. So if you are actually hiking the AT Trail, there's a nice privy up there that you can utilize. But we're gonna go back over here to the shelter and fix a little bit of a late breakfast. There's also, whoops, I spun you too fast again. Sorry guys, making y'all dizzy. But there's some nice little campsites here for tents. Wind's still up, so I hope you can hear me okay. There's also, let me walk you over here. Now we did have a lot of rain. I don't know if this is always going to be this full when you're here or not. Got a little stream coming through. Like I said, we did have a lot of rain last night, but I'll give you a quick little shot of that because that is pretty coming down through there. Nice crystal clear water. We'll call that a little mini falls for you. Little Niagara house, but how about that? Oh, okay. Well, let's get you back up here. And we'll go ahead and make the breakfast. Like I said, it's not going to be much. I just brought a packet of oatmeal. But that'll do me. I'm not really hungry. But we just need something to sustain us. Just to get us through. Give us a little energy to keep going. The trail so far has been good. There was a couple of spots where the water was in it. Let's get a close up here of the shelter. Nice little picnic table. It got a little wet from the rain and the snow blowing in. Here we go. And here's the inside. Got the beds here, 2, 4, 6, 8 beds. Whoops, I spun you a little too fast, guys. Sorry. Trying to make y'all dizzy again. I cannot be doing that. Oh. Anyway, there it is. Looks nice. Some graffiti. But they did leave some brooms here. There's one there. And if I slowly bring you back around without making you dizzy again, there's another broom there. Now this shelter is very clean. So I don't know if that was due to the trail maintainers or the hikers that came through that actually made it that clean. But as you can tell, I'm swinging around here slowly to the picnic table. It's a little wet, like I said. But you could tell, a lot of stoves were on top of here. Burned some holes down into the picnic table, but that's okay. And I think I'll set my pack here. Actually, I'll hang my pack up. They have little, don't know if you could see them very well. Let me bring you around here. This is nice. They have a little clothesline here. Can you see that? I don't think the camera's picking that up too well. But little clothesline there. And I'm back in the dark here with you. But there's some pegs sticking out, so I think I'll take and hang my pack up on that. And that will keep that nice and dry while I fix my breakfast here. It's actually a little slippery here where I'm at. Gotta be careful walking. It's a little bit of ice here on get you there. A little bit of ice here. You can see my foot slipping on it. Maybe if I can actually get the camera and yeah, so let me get my pack hung up, not hanged up. What was that? My English teachers would be very upset with me over that. Drop it. Luckily it's just a Trangia stove here, so that should still be okay. So like I said, we're just going to take and fix a little bit of oatmeal. If I can get that lid off. These are pretty tight there. And the Pangea Mini. But that's all we really need just to fix the oatmeal. I have the larger Pangea, but we didn't need that one today. So let's just get this going. Go. It's going. Once that gets going, I'm still slipping back here on the ice, so if you see me go out of the camera screen, I'm down for the count. But hopefully that won't happen. Going. Some water here. Maybe add a little bit more to that as this gets going. But right now, we're just going to leave it at that. Well, I don't have a sit pad, but I do have the auto shade. So I grabbed that with my vehicle before I started out today. Good thing I did. So let me just sit here and we'll just stop and have a little chat. Get my stuff out of the way here so you can hear me. And put that up on there now. Let that heat up. That shouldn't take too long. Nothing fancy, just the Quaker apples and cinnamon. Woo. Goes the wind on the Pangea. Block that a little bit. You may need to move out of the shelter here, or move into the shelter. Don't want to put the stove in there though. I prefer to keep it out here. That wind goes. Put this on just lightly. Pull that off. Again, try to block it here. Somewhat with the canteen and the pouch. As long as the pouch doesn't fall up against it, catch on fire will be good. Actually, some more of that underneath. Still some sleep coming down here. It's flying in. But that's okay. Feel protected for the most part. But anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. It's not going to be anything spectacular. Just like I said, just a hike and cook here, and then we're going to continue on. And then we'll head back. Today. So let's see how this is going. Nope, still needs to get going a little bit. It's a little long. I should use the tongs, you know me. I actually have a glove I could be using on sitting on there quite the way I would like it, and I don't want it to take it to fall off. Just put it back on there. Woo, another big puff of wind. Now the other Trangia that I have has a better windscreen on it. This is not much, but like I said, this was the lightest one that I had. So just for this quick hike today, this will be okay for us. Oops, a little bit. That back down here. Blow off. Added. Trash up here. Put that in here. And grab me a spoon really quick, which I hope I brought. If not, this is going to be rather messy trying to eat. How you doing? Pretty good. Come on in.